Okay, this is going to be my first guide in a small series of starting out. So starting out from nothing, from blank. Starting out in the game. What do you do? How do you do things? Where do you go? How do you level? What do you do with points? Stuff like that. Okay. First thing I want to talk about is here. You go up to the treasure chest. There's a few things that you can get. Gift of Demons, I think it's $2 or $3. I'm not sure. It is absolutely worth it. For one, I mean, you get the extra tabs, you get extra character slots, and you get that weapon that you can use, and it levels up with you. So it's definitely worth it, and it's like the cost of an energy drink or less. I mean, come on, it's nothing. I know people are like, I don't want to invest in the game. That's bullshit. I mean, they make a great game. Support them, help them out. The next one, the Familiar. One to get if you don't want to pay for the hero pack. I mean, the hero pack will come with Fenrir and it'll give you the million gold and some wings and everything. But if you don't want to do that, you can always go here and buy the frog. He is $1. I mean, you're going to be spending a grand total of what, $3 or $4, and it is definitely worth it. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's fine. I get it. So the first thing you're going to do when you start out with the game is obviously go into gardens. You're going to get a few quests. You go and do the quest, and you get the healing potion. Now, see, all this other stuff I've talked about. But I want to point out a few things. When you, after you get the healing potion, you start going through and stuff like that, you're going to start leveling. Now, when you get skill points, I'm not going to reset everything because I don't feel like putting in 70,000, whatever it is, skill points back in. But don't focus on like, okay, well, I got to make an in-game build because if I don't, it's going to fuck me up in the end. No, this game is so forgiving. It does not punish you. So put points into what you need at that moment. I've said this over and over again. So if you need to wear a piece of gear, put points in strength. If you need more health, put points in vitality. Doesn't matter if you're a mage or whatever. You need these points in order to get through the game. And then later on, you can reset your points. I mean, come look at this shit. This is absurd. I mean, I've got 34 point resets, okay, that I haven't used. And you get point resets with every character doing quest. And you can get them from the 1000 Obli chest. They're so cheap and easy to come by. So don't worry about misallocating points. The game is super forgiving. Even with your secondary mastery, it's super forgiving. So do what you do at the moment. You don't necessarily, you don't have to plan ahead. Live in the moment that you're in right then and there. And then when you need to do something differently, point reset, secondary mastery reset, cross that bridge when you get it. As far as abilities go, don't worry about, well, this ability is going to be useless later on, so I'm not going to put a point in it. I'm just going to save it to where I can open up this new one. No. Again, ability resets. You will get one. You will get an ability reset. Do what you got to do to get where you need to be at that moment. And then once you get gear under you, once you become strong enough not have to worry about points or things like that, and you want to respec, do it then. The game is super forgiving and does not punish. That's the biggest mistake that I'm seeing a lot of new players. They want to build. They want to have a build, and they want to do it perfectly, and they don't want to fuck up. I get that, because a lot of games are like that. It will punish you for fucking up early on. This game does not do that. So don't look ahead. Look what you're looking at right now and tackle what you have to tackle at that moment, and then cross bridges when you need to cross them. That's the best piece of general advice I can give for starting players. The next one is leveling. A lot of people talk about, oh, leveling is so slow. If you're just going through the normal game, yeah, it can kind of drag. But if you go and do arena, which if you don't know what arena is, being a new player, arena starts over here, and it is the absolute best way to level, no doubt about it. Go in, give it a shot, see how far you can get, and get some more levels under you, and then keep going back in. 20k is for starting out with bronze, just doing it. And if you get that starter pack, you can do that all day and level, because you'll get 1,000,000 gold. Do that, get levels under you, and then just go through those reincarnations. Again, this is the best piece of general advice I can give you in order to get gold. Now, I've touched on this before. You want to pick up everything. So make sure when you go in to your filters, all of these filters are turned on, okay? And you want to pick up everything. And once you pick up everything and it says your bag is full, if you don't have a pet, you need to teleport back to town. Make sure to identify, because identify is going to give you a lot more gold than just selling by itself. Make sure to identify and then sell all. Of course, pick out the pieces that you want to keep or put on or whatever. But why I said to buy a pet or to get a pet is it's so easy. You can sell on the run. When you click that pet menu, the pet menu is going to be under your normal, under your health and mana and level and all that. It's that little, it's some type of symbol depending on which pet you have. You just click on it, and then you can do identify all, sell all, and it happens real quickly. You don't have to go back to town. It's one of the greatest things about the pets is you can do that on the run, and you're going to be identifying and selling for a while in order to accumulate gold. Later on, as you can tell, I have like 42 billion. I mean, gold is not an issue now as you get further in the game, but early on, yes, and through a good amount of the game, gold is an issue. I'm going to do a starter video for each class, and this is just a general overview of how to start. Go through these levels, starting over here at Gardens. When you go in, make sure to do your quest, and once you can, when you get to the bosses, those are the DPS checks. If you can't beat the bosses, go to arena, level up some, try to get some gems and put them in your gear or whatever, and then try to get through those reincarnations as fast as you can, to where you can start wearing some T5 and T6 gear. Try to do your achievements if you can. If you have, let's see, here we go. There's certain achievements that you can do, and they'll give you little bonuses and things like that. So, usually you just complete them throughout the game, but work on your achievements. Browse through those every once in a while, and generally that's it. If y'all have additional questions on starting out and getting things going, because I will say starting out and getting things rolling might be one of the harder things to do, because it can be difficult at first, especially getting gear and stuff that you need. But other than that, again, if you have questions, let me know. If you have comments, put them down there, and we'll go from there. Yeah, have a good one.